What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Trading Wars. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I mean, today was exactly what we spoke about yesterday, guys. We got the lotto longs in and they just paid and printed today. So it was really good day today, guys. And I'm going to take step by step and break you down through everything relating to the fibs and how we're able to capitalize. All right. So if you're ready, let's step into the war zone. All right, first and foremost, who's in the building? Let me know. Do I have any Trading Wars Army members in here? Hit me with a 1 if you're in the building. And let's go ahead and start off with the weekly chart. Okay, so we're here on the weekly chart, and we've been talking about this for a few streams now, where we had this completion, right? We had this completion of the bear Fibonacci leg. Okay, so if I take the Fibonacci from the high to the low, okay, we came to the 618, we rejected, and we traded right to this 272 extension. And that's exactly what we've been focusing on, because we know the 272 extension is where the algos on the bear side, that's where they're going to load off their profits that they took short, as well as the bulls stepping in. So I went ahead here, guys, and I did two things. I gave out the free trading plan on Twitter, and this is how it looked at the time. I said SPY 6 weeks red, and we're approaching the key Fibonacci extensions. I'm looking for lotto long calls in the golden zone from 391.78 and below. Okay, so this was given on May 11th. And then in my Discord right here, guys, I gave the exact setup right here. So I said this was on the same day, lotto long opportunity. So our entry was 391.78. Our stop was full risk, because whatever we put into this, we're willing to lose. And our target was 398, May 27th, 392 calls. Okay, so I laid it out step by step. So we got filled, guys, yesterday, and we got paid today. Very simple. And it's the same thing that I'm showing you on the 5-minute charts and the 15-minute charts. When we day trade, we're doing the exact same patterns on the weekly, but on the weekly chart, you can make a lot more money because we're talking about way bigger moves. Okay, so hit me with a 10 if that makes sense. So I just want to show you guys, make sure you're following the Twitter, because I do post a lot of free content. And if you want to level up and get a little bit more serious, check us out on the Discord, guys. We've just absolutely destroyed it. You know, everybody's thinking the market's going to crash. It may crash, but it still doesn't mean that's not a good opportunity to try and go long, because on this long, we're already up 100%. So if you think about it from a risk to reward ratio, if you make 100%, even if the market comes next week and crashes, we'll still be able to lock in some profit. And that's what it takes to stay consistently profitable as a trader. Okay. All right. So now let's go down to the 5-minute chart and let's do a recap on today's price action. Okay. And we're going to talk about the trades for today. All right. So here we go. Okay. So, all right. Hit me with a 1 if you're following me so far. Okay. So let me hit the replay here and let me walk you guys through what we did today. So what we always need to do is draw the previous day's low and high. So that's always going to be a reference. All right. So I actually started off on the 3-minute chart today, guys. And the first play that I took right here was an opening range breakout. And I want you to focus on this very carefully. Okay. So this is a 3-minute candle. If we look at this candle, we have a long upper wick, which is basically an inverted hammer. And it's obviously showing us that there's some selling pressure. So let me go to my live commentary and I'll walk you through step by step. So the first thing that we did, guys, is I did a 3-minute orb. Get ready. We went short right off the bat. And I'm going to explain to you how I took profits. So now what I do here, guys, is I take a Fibonacci, I put it on the candle. So here's the high and here's the low. Like this, okay? And the 272 and below, these are my targets. And then once I get to the 50, I put the stop loss to break even. And we hit all the targets within 3 minutes. So it was crazy. It was so fast. The market was moving hard today because on this gap up, there were a lot of bears trapped. There was a lot of bulls trying to chase. There were so many things happening. So I took this 3-minute orb, went short, hit all my targets, covered, left a runner on for break even. And it's so good. You know, like, this is the importance of taking profits, because check this out. Bam. Just like that. That's 6 minutes. Okay, so you could see right here, guys, I did boom. We hit our targets. I laid out all the targets and I'm like, lol, that was crazy. I said, all right, guys, honestly, thank God for our fib targets. Otherwise, we would be bag holding, getting crushed like the rookies. Our system is sweet as honey. Love you all. Thanks so much for an amazing week, finishing green and strong. So we crushed it, guys. But that right there, I want you to take a picture of this and remember how quickly your profits can disappear if you're not disciplined to take profits and to move your stop loss. Okay, that's day trading, right? That's a little bit different than when we're actually doing swings. Okay, so Hit me with a 4 if that makes sense. That's profit taking right there. Profit taking 101. When you're day trading, you have to get in and out, in and out, in and out. You can't get married to a position. When you're swing trading, you can be a little bit more flexible, but you can't take a day trade and make it a swing trade, and you can't take a swing trade and make it a day trade. That's one of the biggest mistakes that I see from traders, and that's usually what ends up people blowing up their accounts and making other mistakes. All right. So I know, I think hit me with a 7 if you can hear me okay. I think some people are getting a little bit of issues here, but hit me with a 7 if you can hear me all right. And what I'm going to do here, guys, now, okay, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to talk about the afternoon leg. All right. So we're going to talk about the fib setups that we did after. Okay. So another thing to point out here is just from a technical standpoint here from Trading Wars, like one of our go-to patterns is an outside bar. Okay. So it's an outside bar, guys. We love trading the outside bars. And this outside bar was very powerful because it did break the low of the opening range and then it came back up. All right. And then you can actually see right here, guys, we started to rally extremely, extremely well. All right. So make sure that you're always following along with the bars. The bars are always a good strategy as well. All right, guys. I think that there's a little bit of, I don't know if I'm even live anymore. I hope I am, but there's a little bit of freezing going on here. Anyways, guys, so let's continue here. All right, I think we're good. So we had that outside bar, then we had this Nirvana. I'm traveling, guys, by the way, so I apologize, but I don't want to miss a video. We had the Nirvana at the top of the range, which also gave us a little scalp, right? So this little push down there. And then we start to draw the legs. Okay, so here we go, the Fibonacci live setups rooms, right? So this is where we draw the Fibonacci's in real time. And I want you guys to pay close attention to this because everyone, the biggest issue that new traders tell me is they don't know how to draw it. So we draw it live in real time, no hindsight. And this is the easiest way for you to learn. All right, so let's go. So let me draw it with you step by step. So you know your low is here, right? You know your low is there because that's your low of the day. You don't know where your high is going to be. So you just keep moving your high. Every time we continue higher, you move your high, you move your anchor point, okay, like this. Now we start retracing a good significant amount. And by the way, here's another Nirvana, another nice push down. So those are my advanced patterns, guys. Those are also work really well. So now we start to come in here. So the golden zone where we look in is from the 50 to the 786. And the reason we do that is because that's by the dip, right? So that's by the dip right there, right? So that's by the dip. And with the buy the dip, basically you get a good deal because you're not buying at the highs. And that's the whole purpose of the Fibonacci, is to buy on a pullback so you get a deal. So we came in here, guys, we pushed down and look. So I taught you guys this yesterday. It's called the waterfall, right? I taught you this yesterday called the waterfall, where you could see here, watch, every candle on the way down, the high is not broken until we get to this point here. The high is broken. And then check this out. Bam. That's it. Okay. So that's beautiful. So that was exceptionally beautiful. That's actually the same thing as yesterday. It was a waterfall on the fibs. And you can see it right here. Here was the waterfall. So let me draw it for you again. So this, it's just amazing, guys. It's happening all the time. Look, here it was again. This was yesterday. Waterfall, 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 waterfall. Here we break the high and we turn. All right. And those are good for quick scalps, 20, 30%. Good money, guys. Really, really good money. Hit me with a 5 if that makes sense. Does that make sense to you guys? Hit me with a 5. So that was the fib, guys. And right now, this could be a good chance that the bottom is in. And we loaded up, guys. We have our swings. And we also, from a day trading perspective, we're able to catch that 5-minute low here. So everything's lining up. We don't know if it's going to be the exact low, but based on the weekly chart, we have a hammer bar, which is a very powerful pattern. And we caught it basically at the bottom. So from a risk to reward perspective, we already made some money, which is good. If it turns around next week, it's okay. We'll take a stop on the rest of the position. We'll go break even. That's fine. But if we did indeed catch the bottom of the stock market, if we did indeed catch it for the rest of the year, it's going to be just exceptional and an amazing play. All right. So hit me with a 9 if that all made sense. So we started off with the weekly. We drew the Fibonacci completion, and that's where I gave the free callouts right here on Twitter. So make sure you follow that right there. So that was, where I said I'm going to go and buy some longs right here with the lottos. And then I gave the exact entry, exit, the plan in my Discord. And then when we came to the 5-minute chart, guys, we nailed the 786 pullback today. But, you know, it's impressive. Very, very impressive, guys. All right, so there we go. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go out today and have a nice dinner. Thank you very much. This week, I'm gonna do on Sunday. I'm gonna do a recap for all the trades we took in the Discord. I'm gonna show you all the commentary, walk you through step by step. But this week has been exceptional. It's been a lot better than last week. Last week, Friday paid for the whole week, but this week, every day was pretty much good and fair. Okay, so I'm really happy about this week. We'll share the results on Sunday. Make sure you're there. And as always, please go ahead and leave a comment for the chance to win a giveaway on Sunday. Like, subscribe. And if you're interested, guys, check me out at tradingwars.com. You can get ready for the week. You can go and review all of our fibs and all of our resources in the Discord, and you can get ready for Monday. And as always, if you get any one of my 3 books, you get 1 month for free, because I believe you need the education and the experience in order to succeed. All right. So the Fibonacci setting is on my actual website. Okay, so please take a look there. I mean, it's right here, retracements and extensions. You just have to put these in. All right, and I have a lot of videos on that, so please take a look. Okay, otherwise than that, I'm out. I'll catch you guys again tomorrow. As always, every day we stream. We try to spread positivity to the world. Enjoy your weekend and be grateful for the gains, guys, because you don't always get them, so enjoy them. Take care.